Hey, what's up guys? Today we have this 2010 Chrysler Sebring 2.4 liter engine. Problems we have is the car vibrates too much whenever it's idling or you put it on reverse. It shakes too much. So on this video I'll be replacing this motor mount that's here. There's another one that's down there, if you can see it. And there's another mount right there. This one right here. So on this video, I'll be replacing this one right here that's on this side. This will work also if you have a Dodge Avenger with the same engine. It should be the same. So what we have to do now is to have more room. You can pull this out. Just put it on the side somewhere. And we are going to be removing these two bolts. There's one here, and we're gonna move this to the side. That way we can have more space to work on. So using a 13mm socket, it's super simple. I'm using a drill so it can be faster. You can use a ratchet, doesn't matter. And like I said, you can just pull it and just put it here on the side, somewhere where it's safe. And now we have more room to work on. And it's always good to put the bolts back so that you don't lose them. All right, I'm going to show you how bad this motor mount is. I have a friend who's inside the car. He's gonna turn it on. And once you put it into gear, this is what happens, watch. You see? Look at how bad these motor mounts are. Look at how the water keeps vibrating. And if I put it on reverse, it's gonna make it even worse. Look at that. That is crazy. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the whole car is vibrating. I don't know if you guys can see my watch. Look at my watch vibrating. In order to remove this engine mount, we have to pick up the engine just a little bit to release some tension that's here. So just put a jack underneath and use a 2x4, a piece of wood. I don't have one right now, so I'm just gonna use my jack. And like I said, just pick up just a little bit, not too much. So about right there. We have to remove this little cable that's here. So just turn and pull. It should come out. If it doesn't come out, use a flathead screwdriver. Once you remove this cable, just put it on the side. Now using a 13mm socket, we can remove this bolt right here. I'm using a drill. If you have a ratchet, it's fine, but just to speed up the process, I'm using a drill. You just remove it, and I always like to put the bolt back where I took it from so I don't lose it. Now using the same 13mm socket, we're going to be remove these two nuts right here. Let's put them somewhere safe. Now using a 16mm socket, we're going to be removing these three bolts right here. I don't know if you saw how the engine went down a little bit, so I'm gonna pick it up just a little bit more. Right there. At this point, we can already remove this. Okay, now the only thing holding the motor mount are these two bolts right here, which we can remove also with a 16mm socket. And this is going to be the motor mount we're going to be putting on. Let's see. So just remove these two bolts, again with the 16mm socket. And there it is. This is where the old one broke, you can see, crack. All right, so these are the two engine mounts side to side. Of course, this is the used one, this is the new one. Now putting this new motor mount back should be super simple. Just follow the same instructions backwards. But once you put it here, make sure you put the bolts. Now, don't tie the bolts all the way. I'll show you why in a minute. So just put them on. Let me see. Don't, like I said, don't tie them all the way. Leave them loose. You want to have this wiggling part right here. Now, put this part. Right there. There. And the reason I said don't tie this all the way is because right here, you see, the holes sometimes are not gonna align perfectly. So just make sure you put all the bolts first, and then at the end you tie them all at once. So now we have this small movement, that way we can fit the bolts. And if it still doesn't work, pick up the engine just a little bit more, and maybe that's gonna give you a little bit more movement, and the holes are gonna align better. Same thing with these nuts. Put it in, but not all the way. And now put the 3 bolts. Okay, once all of them are in, now you can tie them all the way. Don't forget the bottom 2. And don't forget this one right here. Once you tie them all the way, now you can remove the jack from underneath. And now you can just already put the coolant back on. The reservoir. So guys, check this out. Just by replacing that one motor mount, we already have a big improvement on the water. Look, I'm gonna put it on drive. It still vibrates a little, but it's way better than before. Look, I'm gonna put it on reverse. This is where it was the worst with the other one. It was shaking way too much. Now look, it still vibrates, but like I said, it's way better than before. Just by replacing that one motor mount. Now I'm going to be replacing the other motor mount, and I'm gonna record the water again to see if there was an improvement. But yeah, so far I'm super happy. That before it was used to vibrate too much and it was making a sound. Now you can even barely hear the sound. And that's it, guys. I think I did an awesome job. Let me know down below what you guys think. I was looking around online and I couldn't find any video of anyone replacing this motor mount. I think this is the first video. I try to do it as professional as I can, like high quality, and to give you guys the best angles possible so you guys can do it yourself. Please let me know down below what you guys think. Let me know if this helped your problem. And I'll be posting another video on how to remove this motor mount. This motor mount is really bad as well. And I'll be posting another video showing you how to remove the rear mount as well. So let me know down below, guys. Please, if you enjoy this content, consider subscribing if you're not already a subscriber. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.